Good afternoon from Indonesia, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dana from the AIBPM. Before we start the course, I would like to ask you to remain muted. And first of all, I would like to welcome you all to our first Nusantara Project online course. And our speaker for today is Mr. Anak Agung Gede Satia Utama from Universitas Airlangga, Indonesia. He will be giving a course with topic how to generate idea. I would also like to inform you that each student is required to fill the attendance form as it is a part of your grades, and the link will be put on the chat room at the end of the course. Without any further ado, I would like Mr. An Agung Gede Satya Utama to take over the session. You will have a maximum 60 minutes to give the course. And Mr. Agung, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. And good morning, everyone. I hope you're in the better health condition, in this pandemic situations. And I hope you can share the links and give your members, about the online class today, So we can start with the on time, with the on time. So let me share my screens. And I hope after this presentation, you have some comment or some questions, to be discussed on this online course. Okay. Can you see my slide?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, can you see my slide?
Yeah, I can see.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now the topics, the topics of our third class, the online course of Nusantara Project 20 and 21 is how to generate our research idea, to generate our research idea, or maybe some people say topic or focus, or focus of your research paper, My name Agung. I'm from Accounting Department, Economic and Business Faculty, University of Airlangga in Indonesia. Maybe after the class, we will further discuss. You can send your question, your comment, your idea. If you're still confused about the topic, to my email. Okay. Okay. Before we start, continue about the idea, how to generate idea, because we as a students, we as scholars, scholar of university, the idea is the most important. The idea is the most important when we start to writing our research paper, writing about our conceptual paper, about the idea about the some information that you want to deliver to the readers, to the readers, to the society, to the community. This we talk about the techniques, we talk about the techniques, and I will show you, I will perform how to generate the idea from some applications, from some applications. Okay. First of all, I would like to tell you about the Bloom's taxonomy to think about thinking, because when we try to capture our idea from the phenomena, from the phenomena, from the around our environment, from the internet, from the website, we talk about the thinking, how thinking is processed, we start with the create, we try to create, create, evaluate, analyze, apply, understand, and then remember, we call it this Bloom taxonomy. in the create of our thinking of our idea, we put all elements together in new ways. Yeah, we synthesize diverse ideas or insights, generate innovative solutions. Yeah, the point of this created process is you generate idea, you differs your idea, your insight to give innovative solution, to give solving problems. Yeah. Okay. After we know what is the uh, how to get the ways of the creative of thinking, we try to deconstruct a source to determine a value base of evidence. The source, yeah. We evaluate our phenomena, our issues, what is the current issues today, yeah. Mostly in the publications, yeah, publication, the topic of COVID-19, the topic of vaccinated, yeah, the topic of climate change, renewable energy is the hot topic today. So after you diversize your idea, for example, you have 4 until 5 idea, yeah, like I mentioned before, you try to construct, yeah, you try to reconstruct your idea in from the source. Yeah, we evaluate, yeah, evaluate which one from some our idea our propose provide some still need critical, yeah, still need problems, yeah, to give more solutions. Yeah, after we know, after we select, yeah, one idea, the next step is analyze. Yeah, analyze, you know, what is the questions, yeah, what is the question for our research ideas. Yeah, it depends on your point of view. Yeah, the point of view, because every researchers have many different point of view. Some researchers is quantitative researchers and the other is qualitative researchers. Yeah, in quantitative researchers, they try to collect data from the secondary data, yeah, from the survey, as a primary, also for the secondary data from archival data. But in the qualitative researcher, yeah, the data come from natural, yeah, the natural data. Yeah, and after we already put the idea and we already determine the problems, yeah, the research questions, so we need to apply, yeah, our idea in the next procedure or next approach. Yeah, we try to think how to solve these problems. Yeah, the research questions, and then next step. Yeah, understand. Yeah, the understand process. Yeah, is creativity of the researchers. Yeah, how they interpretation of the problems, how they classify, summarize, and explain, yeah, explain the problems, yeah, into the importance idea. So that's why in the first of chapter in your research paper, in introductions, the ideas contributions, yeah, is really important. Yeah, so that's why many journals, the reputable journal, need in the first paragraph of your chapter introductions, you have to mention what is your research contributions. Yeah, so you don't need to write about the it's okay. You try to write in the general situation and then going through the narrow situation based on your idea. But mostly, yeah, but mostly all journal publication for publication need your contribution theory, your research motivations. Yeah, what is your purposes of your study for your research? And after you already set up, yeah, set up your research question, your idea, your research question, your point of view of your problems, is it can be solved in quantitative or qualitatively, and then you have to add more, yeah, sources, yeah, references, yeah, start with the readings, yeah, start with the readings and make a mapping concept, the idea, and then you already set up, you already remember your topic in the particularly your research, in the whole general topic is already set up. Yeah, and in introduction also, yeah, in introduction in your research papers is already mentioned your whole general research process. Yeah, so that's why in the earlier in introduction, you stated about research contributions, and next you stated about uh, some of previous research or your research current positions. Yeah, and the third, how to solve your problems, and the final stage is the systematically of your research. Yeah, so this course is really important. Yeah, because this course can be continued, yeah, for the next stages, yeah, of your research after you already completed your ideas. Yeah, okay, okay, this is the problem roadmaps. Yeah, yeah, because we know some students say, I don't have idea. Yeah, I don't have idea to research, to write things. Yeah, this is the step of the your idea of your research papers. Yeah, look at this problem roadmaps. Yeah, I give you some techniques. I give you some tips. Yeah, tips and tricks to get research idea. The step one is read research papers on the topic that interests you. Yeah. Okay. Read research papers on the topic that interests you. Yeah. For the good paper, the good paper is a finished paper. Yeah. In interest topic, for the interesting topic, they have some pace. Yeah, the first page you only read the abstract and the conclusion. Yeah, you don't need to read all of the manuscript, all of the article, just read abstract and conclusions. Yeah, so when you while you read the abstract and conclusion, you have to think. Yeah, you have to think. We already know how to observe this abstract and the conclusion for our current research, for further research. Yeah, and after we know the contributions, yeah, we know about our research agenda, we move to the step two. Write down your paper outlined. Yeah, how to make it outline paper? You have to write the important, yeah, the important of each paper that you have, that you already collect. Yeah, collect. Yeah, and then you draw the main map, yeah, main map, and then for the draw of main map, like the author, the column one author, year, the title, and the abstract informations, yeah, what the theory, yeah, what the theory, and then the variable, and then the conclusions. After we completed the outline, yeah, back to the step one, back to your idea. This is relevant to our research project, yeah. And if you already decided that, okay, the outline is suitable, is fit and suitable with our current research projects, the next step is do literature reviews, yeah, do literature review. And then the next step, finding your research gaps, yeah, or some researchers say state of the art or novelty. That's very important, yeah. That's the keyword for editor will accept your manuscript for publications. Start with the contributions, yeah, your novelty, and your research gaps. That the three main points, yeah, on your research projects. Okay. And the most important thing after you publish your research paper in the journals, yeah, please make sure that your research project, yeah, your research paper is give the benefit, give the advantage to the society or link to the industries. Yeah. Yesterday, I have email from some of groups member. Yeah, they try to submit the abstract, the idea first. Is it okay, sir? Is it okay? Yeah, and my answer is yes, sure. Go proceed your idea. But remember, you have to know about the research contributions, your novelty, and research gaps. Yeah. The key point of the research gap is what is the difference your research between previous research. Yeah. What is the unique of your research? Yeah. That's the novelty. Is it that's the whole process on the generating idea. Yeah. Okay. So this is the stages. Yeah. If you while you think about the idea, yeah, it's not just stop in the idea suitable for your research project, but until your research project or research paper publish. Yeah, you need to register the research article, you need to know about your methodology, or sometimes you have to do literature review, or some researchers said the meta analysis, or your paper is the type of your research paper is short report, discovery report, and the last one is you need to update your articles. Yeah, because some the informations, yeah, regarding your data collections need to be updated. Yeah, that's the point of the thinking of your idea. It's not just a stop if you already know your idea, but you have to remember, you have to imagine your research paper will be published in the reputable journals or international journals. Okay. Okay. So what idea come from? Yeah, the idea come from a broader perspective. Yeah, in your group teams member, you come from different backgrounds. Your come from different university, different country. So look at in your self situations. Yeah, what the situation of the pandemic in Indonesia, in Malaysia, in China, for examples, and then try to be discussed. What is similar of the situation and related to the company as your research objects. Yeah, and what is the problems? Yeah, can we solve that problem to into your group's perspective? Yeah, that's the good things. Yeah, the good way to make research collaborations. Yeah, that's the important, that the objective of the Nusantara projects. Yeah, broad perspective. Okay, and then big thinkers and creative problem solvers that society needs. So you have to focus on your self, your own environment, and what happened in your environment, what the problems, and how to solve your problems. You for example, you can relate it, your problem, into the SDGs, yeah, the SDGs concerns, yeah, or your problem related to the renewable energy, for example, yeah. Okay, that's, be creative, yeah. And better critical thinking and fewer mandatory disciplines and specific classes. Like I mentioned before, you come from different background, different university, different educations. Yeah, please show your contribution from your own perspective into groups member. Yeah, to solve the group problem, to solve the resource problems. And it can be made the discussion more productive, yeah, more productive. And your research paper, the cover, yeah, the cover your research paper is good, yeah, it's good for the readers, yeah. And the last ones, I think this is the most, yeah, the most activities for online course. Join the seminars, workshops, yeah, on professional skills, yeah, and being active, yeah, being active. For example, today we have the online course, yeah. In After the presentation, maybe you have the question, maybe some point will be discussed together, yeah. They try to effective the communications. That's the soft skills for students, yeah. Being active, yeah, discuss, maybe you propose some idea, and maybe your idea is really important for the others members, so the discussion is being interactive, yeah. Seminars, workshop. Okay, and one of things, yeah, is call for papers, yeah, call for papers. If you join the social media, yeah, the social media, the account of academics, yeah, academics accounts, yeah, there are so many information about call for papers, yeah. That the call for paper, yeah, in the flyers, yeah, in the flyers include the information about the topics, yeah, the topics of the paper to be published. So you can choose, so you can think, yeah, read one by one of the topics, the call for paper, and what is interesting to you, yeah, to generate it, the idea. Okay, call for paper. Okay, this is the similar with what I said before for the idea selections, yeah. Select one topic, just one topic, your interesting topic, yeah, and then make a mind map, Yeah, make a mind map, and then test the mind map, do literature review, search Google Scholar, for example, to finding appropriate journals. Yeah, and then compare with the existing research. Yeah, this is the ways to finding research gap and novelty. What is your current research positions? What is the difference your current research with the other research or previous research? Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the how to select the particular topic for examples. Yeah. For examples, because today is the hot issues about the big data. Yeah, I will show you the example of the big data from the computer science subject. Yeah, computer science terminology. Yeah, in the computer science methodology, the several particular topic can be data mining, data science, computer vision, algorithms, cybersecurity, natural language processing, and artificial intelligence. Okay, can be mixed, can be combined this disciplinary research to our research. For example, my research in economic and business, my research in accounting. So I need to combine my research with computer science topics. It can be. It's useful. Yeah, it's very, very useful. And the benefit and the research contribution is clear. Yeah, because today, for example, because today I am from accounting, so for example, small medium industry needs information systems, yeah, for operational systems, yeah, for e-commerce research. So they need a huge data, yeah, huge data as an input, yeah, as an input of their company or their system for decision makings. Yeah, small medium industries is disciplinary research in economic or business. And when we talk about the data, about the software, about the system, we talk about the, for example, the computer or software. It can be combined, it can be mixed. Yeah, so you don't need only take in one particular in one topic on your background, on your subject. Yeah, but maybe you have to combine with the other subjects. Yeah, in the other topics. Yeah, in the outside your current educations. Yeah, if you from management, yeah, management, so management can be combined with the computer science. You try to look how the data, yeah, the data in the management report. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, that's the generating idea. Yeah, combine. Okay, this is the editor views. Yeah, what the editors said about the ideas. Yeah, the editor's view from Professor Len Barton, founding editor of Disability and Society. Yeah, it's important that author try to connect their ideas, their issues, and their topic to something that is existing in the insights. Existing in the insight. Yeah, you have to look your environment. What is the current issue? What is the hot topics in your own perspective, in your own insight? Or you can interpret available from the journals. That's why the important thing, you need to do literature reviews. Yeah, you need to do literature review. You read some journals and then you take the some idea from the abstract, you don't need to read all of the manuscript, all of the article, just read abstract and the conclusions. And then you get the point of your research idea. Yeah. And then, and after careful the examination of some of these issues in the journals, yes, pick one of the topic that you interested, yeah, the topic that you interested to develop your research idea. Okay. Okay. This is the tips, yeah, the tips how to read a scholarly articles, read the abstract, read the conclusions, read the first paragraph or the introduction. Yeah, when you read some reputable journals, yeah, some high quality journals, in their first in their first introductions, yeah, they always inform the reader about research contributions, about the research objectives, research purposes. So in this section, you will generate the idea taken from the paper, taken from the article, and refer to your own research. Yeah. After you reading the introduction, yeah, after you okay for the abstract and conclusion, read the introductions, read in the full introductions, so you can generate or notice the idea. What is the new agenda for our research, for further research. Yeah. And read one by one in every paragraph. Yeah. Okay. And then after you already finish your reading, yeah, check all of the articles. And after the articles is okay, is fit and suitable for your research projects, save as in your files, yeah, in your Google Docs, yeah, or in any application do you have, and you can be read more, or you can be read in entire of your research projects. And in my suggestion, in my experience, after I collect all literature review, all the manuscript that fit and suitable for my research, I put all them into reference managers. Yeah, you have to do in reference manager like Mendeley, like Zotero, like EndNote. Yeah, it's really good, important for students. Yeah, who to manage or will manage their references, their citations. Yeah, citations. Yeah, because after you finish your writings, at the end of the chapter, you need to put all your list references list. You don't need in manual. Yeah, you don't need in manual. Yeah, child copy and paste on your reference. Do in reference managers. If you still new, yeah, if you still new student doing in the reference manager, just watch YouTube. Yeah, there's so many information about how to operate the Mendeley in YouTube. Yeah. Okay. And this is the next, yeah, the next activities of how to generate idea. Yeah. Like I mentioned before, start with the taxonomy of Bloom of taxonomy. Now, when you type your idea in the Google Scholar, for example, or in the others database of journals, you need to write with Boolean search, yeah, Boolean search, with the operator and, or, not, yeah, with brackets, with quotations, yeah, with asterisks, yeah. And some of the several of the operator of Boolean search have different functionality. Yeah. What is the function of the Boolean search? It try to make it your idea is narrow. Yeah. Make your idea is narrow. For example, if you put in the search engine is software and engineers, so the database, so the Google Scholar will show you all the references only software and engineers. If you don't add Boolean search in your findings literatures, the result is very big, very huge data. Yeah, you can try now. You can try now. Open your Chrome, open your Internet Explorer, and just type software engineer, and you can find more than maybe 10 millions, yeah, 10 billions of literature, of references, included articles, books, yeah, magazines, news, social media, everything. But if you try to make it different with additional with the and, the Boolean search and or not, yeah, it will make it narrow your research idea. From 1 million can be down to just 100, just to 10 or yeah 50 article literatures. Yeah, that's your material to readings. Yeah, to reading to generate your current research idea. Okay. Okay. This is the others of the database, the database of your literatures. Maybe it's quite familiar, it's very familiar, very famous, yeah, for the Google Scholars or Scopus, Web of Science, Microsoft Academics, Dimensions, Semantic Scholars, Lens, yeah, Academic Finders, Skype, and many applications like knowledge maps. Yeah, and after that I will show you how to use this all database to generate your research idea. Not just Google Scholar, but you can try with Dimensions, yeah, with Lens, yeah, or Scopus database, or maybe ProQuest, EBSCO, yeah. Okay, this is the generating idea. Yeah, this is, for example, one of the example of how to generate an idea by mind map. Yeah, by mind map. Yeah, or you can try to draw your creative. Yeah, in your creativity to write mind map. It's okay. Yeah, there's so many software to create your mind map. Yeah, and after this I will show you how to see the different position of your current research with your previous research. Okay. Okay, I will stop share, and then I will show you how to use that application into generate research idea. If you have questions, yeah, and any information to be discussed, it's okay. Just interrupt me, yeah. Okay, I stop share and I move to the Internet Explorer, and I will show you how to use that application to generating idea. Okay. 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 For example, lens. Yeah. For example, lens. Lens is very useful, yeah, very useful for the researchers if they want to look the flow of the themes, yeah, the flow of the themes of particular idea, yeah, and the lens also give you some analysis, yeah, some analysis. Okay, this is free. Is it free? Yeah, you just sign up. Yeah, you just use your personal account for lens. Yeah, this is my account. Yeah, so for example, if you want to know about the, yeah, COVID, for example, COVID, like I said before, use Boolean search. Yeah, COVID and COVID and energy, for example. Yeah, or you can write in the search engine COVID or what, pandemic and energy. So after this, click search. Use this sign for narrow topics. Yeah, getting narrow topics. Okay, so you see that if you put the COVID or pandemic and energy, they have 11, yeah, 11,033 scholarly works. Yeah, you can make it narrow with the specific filters. Maybe the filters, this one start from 1980 to this year, so you can make it narrow. You can refine. It's only 20 2019, yeah, because the pandemic start in 2019, okay, to 2021. So you can refine, and the result will be decrease from 11,000 to 7,000. Yeah, is it still big? Yeah, big data. So you make it narrow again with journals. For example, journals. Yeah, when we talk about the energy, the famous journals is sustainability, energies, yeah, sustainability, cities and society, or maybe the scientific report. Yeah. So next proceed is refine again, and the scholarly works, the article will be narrowed to 1,000. This is good journals. Yeah, this is good journal. Sustainability is high rank. Yeah, high rank in Scopus Q1 sustainability, and it's open access. So you can download the articles, and then you can and then you save in your reference manager. Yeah, this one. It's still big. Yes, you can filters again with only the open access. Yeah, with the only open access, or you filtered in the subject matter. Yeah, the subject matter, for example, in the subject, maybe you only look at the literature or references from the renewable energy. Yeah, we already made limitation for our research. Yeah, the energy, and then because we talk about the management, for example, or energy, yeah, energy, engineering, and power technology, and do it filters again. Yeah. Okay, still 1000, or maybe the author. Yeah, the author. If you still confused about the author, who author, we will download the articles, so you can see, yeah, can see who is the author, have some or more citations. Look at the in the analysis. Look at in the analysis. Yeah, in the analysis, yeah, the lens will generating analysis like this. Yeah, you can copy this figure, yeah, this figure on your report. Yeah, and then you can see the frequently words in the research journals talk: business, pandemic, sustainability. And you can see the Hiroshima University is the university which publish most article in the specific themes. Yeah. Okay, you can see this one. The most active author: Abbas Zekonzaini, Ngurah Perwira Reddy, Daniela, Hafiz, and Heshub. Yeah, you can click on this bar. Yeah, and then it will proceed to the article who this author published. Yeah, or maybe we don't need to explore more about the articles. Yeah, or you can write this process as your research idea. Yeah, the science, the names of research to give some information about this process is scientometric, or mostly researchers say bibliometric study. Yeah, okay. So you already have one idea for your research. Yeah, you can put in your titles the study of COVID and the study of COVID-19 and renewable energy during pandemic. Yeah, during pandemic, bibliometric study. You have one article, you have one idea only from this research process. So you can put your put the diagram, the figures, the word frequently, and then you made the information. And what the names of the research methods? Bibliometric study. What we doing now is bibliometric study. You can explore all the contents of lens. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Or I want to show you the others one is knowledge map. You can try the others. Yeah, we still have dimensions. The Google Scholar is so famous. Yeah. Okay, this one, open knowledge maps. It is free. You don't have to pay to subscribe, pay to get the license. This is free. So you know how to what is your current research positions. Yeah, this is map a research topic. This is for our topic, yeah, our agenda today. the generate idea. Yeah, in this app, in this search, yeah, they have two disciplinary: life science, yeah, for medical PubMed, or for all disciplines. In my experience, I always use base, yeah, because we don't know. Sometimes one topic can be generated into many disciplines, yeah. Or if you come from a medical or public health, you can put this one, PubMed, yeah. So in this process, I use base. So you refine your search, for example, COVID, yeah, and COVID and energy. Click go. There's still process, yeah, being created. So the visualization is different with lens. The visualization of open knowledge maps, like there's show you bubbles, yeah. So bubbles in the center of the groups, yeah. So you know which one, which categories of the article is already mentioned, already published, and what theme and what article is still needs still to research in the further research. Okay, it will take a few minutes, yeah, because the topic is very famous, yeah, the COVID, yeah, and the energy. Okay. Yeah, can you see? Yeah, what is the after you see the figures, yeah, on the search, you can see that when we talk about the COVID and the energy, mostly author said about which one the bubble is big. This one, yeah. They talk about COVID and energy to environmental effect. And then the second big is the COVID energy into this one, code home for justice, yeah. And what is the what the team is still needed to explore more? You have to look in the small bubbles, yeah. In the small bubble, for example, in the air pollution, yeah, there's still needed to explore because there are only two articles, yeah, in the bubble already published. You can pick one like this, and if you see the open key lock, yeah, it means the article can be downloaded and can be saved as in your files, yeah. Okay, this one is the example of the how to generate your idea. And the names of this process, yeah, the names of this process is scientometric or bibliometric study. Yeah, okay. Any questions? Any questions, student, about the generate idea? After this, you can explore by yourself. Yeah, just try the dimensions. Okay, I will show you the dimension. And one of the software, yeah, and the final practice, yeah, using publish or perish software. So you can download it, all the article related to your idea. So you can map, yeah, you can mapping, you can read all the articles, yeah, okay. For this searching idea engines, yeah, dimensions is similar with the lens. You can filter the article limit to year, yeah, limit to researchers, and limit to the source names of the journals. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah, just put uh, your idea, your research agenda. Yeah, for example, similar keywords. Yeah, COVID and energy. After you collect the literature from these search engines, yeah, the next step is you finding the research objects, yeah, finding the companies that related to these keywords. Yeah, look at this one. The result from dimension, from lens, very different. Yeah, in the dimension is 105. Yeah, in the lens, when we put the keyword, the same keywords, we got 11,000. So in dimension is quite height, yeah, height collected for the journals entry, for the journals, yeah, journals collection. So we need to filters maybe only to 2021. Maybe we filters in the researchers, yeah. It depends on it depends on you, yeah. What is your point of view for your research? Okay, yeah, okay. I will show you the last one, yeah, the last one. After this, we discuss about how to generate idea, and I hope you have some questions so we can interactive discussion of the topics. Yeah, I will show you about publish or perish. Okay, I will stop share. So any questions, everyone? Any questions? Okay, I will share the one publish or perish. Yeah, this is the last one. You need to know about this. Yeah, I think it's quite powerful. Yeah, it's quite powerful to finding your research idea. Yeah, okay. The literature from Crossref, Google Scholar, PubMed also, Scopus, but you can see in the 2 stars and 3 star, you need to access to log in the database. You need to API number, yeah, to import the data from this external database. But in my experience, I use only this one, Crossref and Google Scholars. Yeah, for example, in the Google Scholars, the keyword is COVID, yeah, and energy. COVID and energy. So they will search progress of the literatures, but the maximum is 100. Yeah, still doing process. Still being processed. So you can see the titles, see the rank of the authors, yeah, see the types. If you see the type is blank, I think it's not open access, yeah, so you cannot download it. But if you see the text, the type is HTML or PDF, yeah, you can be downloaded the articles. So the publication is quite reputable journals, yeah, the energy, Helion, sustainability, yeah, and they still progress until the limitation is 1,000, yeah, 1,000, yeah, quite powerful, yeah, to collecting your literatures doing this. So you can save as these results, and then you can export this to your reference managers, to Mendeley, to EndNote, to Zotero. Yeah. Okay. Anyone? Any questions for these topics? How to generate ideas. So after this, you don't be confused about you don't have topic, you don't have idea. There's so many ways to generate your research agenda. Okay, thank you very much. Back to you, Miss.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Agung. And if you have any question, you can ask now for the students. And if you don't have that question for now, you can contact Mr. Agung privately.
Okay.
And for your information, we are going to ask Mr. Agung to make 3 questions, and we will put them in the description box of the video, this video on our YouTube channel. And you will need to answer the questions in the comment section. We will send the link through Google Classroom later.
Okay.
And this is the end of the online course. I would like to say thank you to you all on
Thank
behalf
you very
of
much.
the AIBPM. And I will share the attendance form in the chat room, as you need to fill it as it is a part of your grades.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you again on our next Nusantara Project online course.
Okay, thank you very much. Stay safe. Bye.